Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to the class. Wa alaikum assalam, Rahim, Abdullah, Asma, Abdul Rafi, Zaid. Welcome to the class. How are you guys? Wa alaikum assalam, Hamdan, Amal. Wa alaikum assalam, Zahra Batul. I think you are a new student, Zahra. Would you like to introduce yourself? I'm good as well. Zaid, thank you for asking. If you can let us know your class, city and school, Zahra, if you don't mind, of course. Okay, so this, wa alaikum assalam, Alize. Yeah, I am. I saw the score line. I was like, what? I think Man United is a very poor team. It's just that Barnsley is way poorer than them. Wa alaikum assalam, Musa, wa alaikum assalam, Noctis. Okay. Yeah, I think they have lost their thunder now. Not now. It has been since 2012. They are no longer the same like since Alex Ferguson left. Okay, so this. Yeah, they scored like 9 goals, I think. Hamdan. They scored like 9 goals yesterday. Okay, let us get started. This is the first lecture of coordinated geometry. This is our first lecture of math of this session. I'll show you guys the syllabus first. Okay, so Zara Batul is in O3. She studies in St. Mary's and she's from Rawalpindi. Oh, nice. St. Mary's is like 20 minutes away from my home. Okay. The first chapter that we are doing is coordinate geometry 27. We are starting from this chapter. What I want to do in these lessons is I want to start from comparatively harder chapters, like in this group. We do coordinate geometry, we do geometry, circle theorem, similar shapes, congruent triangles. We do mensuration, area, volume of 3D shapes and stuff. Trigonometry, statistics, and we will of course do all these starting chapters as well. So before your midterm exams, I think midterm exams or your mocks are most likely to be like for most students either December or January. So we'll cover the easier chapters like then, inshallah. But first we'll focus on harder chapters so that we have more time to do the harder chapters. And of course, we will do the easier ones as well. The entire syllabus would be covered in detail. But we are just starting with comparatively harder chapters, so we have more time to do those chapters. Wa alaikum assalam, Saadullah. Oh, okay. So which city do you live in, Saadullah? Midterms, more like monthly tests, more I think, Hamdan, because midterms should be in like December or January, late December, early January, most likely. Oh, okay. Yes. So there is a 2-hour difference. So, yeah. Wa alaikum assalam, Abu Bakr. Wa alaikum assalam, Kirat. Welcome to the class. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Class, city, and school? Okay. So, as I was saying, we are starting with chapter number 27. So this week and the next week, our entire focus would be on coordinate geometry. We'll do it from A to Z, like everything, inshallah, of this chapter. Alize is saying she has her monthly test tomorrow. Okay, I wish you good luck. Abu Bakr is from LGS 03 Lahore. Okay, nice, awesome. Let us get started then. So first, I'll tell you guys the formulas that we will be using. Okay, Kirat is from Beacon House, Rawalpindi, Pothohar campus. So we have 4 formulas that we will be using in this chapter, right? So I'll tell you those 4 formulas. The first formula is for distance. You can also say length of a straight line, length of a straight line. So length of a straight line or distance between 2 points. Distance between 2 points would have this formula. We have this under root that you see. This is whole under root. Then we have a bracket here which you see, x2 minus x1. This is whole squared. Then we have a plus sign in the middle, y2 minus y1 whole squared. Now what do we mean by x1, x2, y1, y2? So for this formula, they would give you 2 points, 2 coordinates basically. So for a graph, we have our x coordinate on the left, comma y coordinate on the right, right? So you will be given 2 coordinates basically. Let's say you are given 3 and 7. And you are given, let's say 5 and 11. These are the 2 coordinates that we are given. What you need to do is just write x1, y1 for the first coordinate and x2, y2 for the second coordinate. And then replace these values that you see in the formula with these values. You can also write this first as x2 and y2, and the second one as x1 and y1. You'll get the same answer either way. Either write these values which I've written at the top or these. The first coordinate is always the x coordinate, the second coordinate is always the y coordinate. So I'll just focus on the coordinates which I wrote at the bottom, x1, y1, x2, y2. So this x2 has to be replaced by 5 here. Then we have minus, and x1 is 3. So I'll just replace this x1 with 3, and we have plus sign, everything else remains the same. Y2 would be replaced by 11, and y1 here would be replaced by 7. Then you just put this entire thing in your calculator to get your answer. Has this formula made sense? How to use it? We will practice it, implement it on past paper questions. You just need to memorize the formula and place the values inside the formula. Which part did you not understand, Hamdan? Okay. Let's just take different coordinates. I'll just label one of the coordinates as x1, y1 and the other as x2, y2. That's it. So let's say we have been given 2 coordinates, 7, 11, and we can do 9, 15. Just label the first coordinate as x1 and y1, and the second coordinates as x2 and y2. Even if